In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Bellabeat's new IV health tracker. This device is specifically designed for women and tracks sleep, activity, breathing, and self-care, and correlates this data to your menstrual cycle. Now, I was really excited to try the new IV health tracker. I first came across Bellabeat a couple of years ago. I came across their Leaf devices, and I thought the idea of smart jewelry was so clever. Because don't get me wrong, I love my fitness and health trackers. I've probably been wearing one or another consistently for, probably 7 years now. I love using my sleep and recovery data to plan my days, plan my workouts. But did you know that almost all fitness trackers on the market are based on algorithms tested on men? And that's what makes IV different. It was developed and designed exclusively for women. Another issue I have with most wearable devices on the market is that they usually look pretty sporty. And this is fine, except for when it ruins your outfit. And these types of devices are meant to be worn all the time in order to get the most relevant and accurate data. And it's not that they're ugly, but I mean, if I put on a cute dress or a blazer, they kind of clash. Which brings me to another reason I was so interested in what Bellabeat is doing. Designing smart jewelry. Health trackers that are not only functional, but also cute. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing my experience with the new IV health tracker. I'm going to be letting you know the pros and cons that I experienced and giving you my final thoughts on whether or not it's worth it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook where I share new posts every single day. I'm going to start off this video going over the features of IV, then I will get into what I like about it and what I don't like about it, and we will finish off with my final thoughts. What does it do? The IV health tracker is smart jewelry that measures your biometric data and uses this data to give you a readiness and wellness score every day. After wearing the device for 1 month, IV will have a good baseline for your metrics and will be able to give you more accurate recommendations for optimizing your health. The device has an 8-day battery life, is made from hypoallergenic materials, is splash resistant, and retails for $250 US. With your purchase, you also get a 6-month Bellabeat Premium membership for free. This membership unlocks additional features on the app, which I will get into a bit later in this video. So let's start off by talking about how the readiness score and the wellness score are calculated. Your readiness score is out of 100 and takes into account your heart rate, your respiratory rate, your resting heart rate, and your cardiac coherence, which is how well your heart rate variability, which I will explain in a second, and your breathing match up. When all of these factors trend favorably, you will have a high readiness score, indicating that your body is ready to take on additional stress, such as a high-intensity workout. And on the flip side, if you have a low readiness score, this is a good sign that you should take things easy and maybe take a rest day. Now, back to heart rate variability, also known as HRV, because I think this is such an important metric. A few years ago, a lot of health trackers didn't measure HRV, so I was so excited when I saw that the IV does measure it. But anyways, I should probably explain what I'm talking about. HRV is the variance between your heartbeats. A higher HRV score indicates your heartbeats have more variance, while a lower score indicates less variance. And you might automatically think that lower would mean better, but it's actually the opposite. A higher HRV with more variance means your heart is responding quicker to changes. In summary, high HRV is associated with rest and digest, general fitness, and good recovery, and low HRV is associated with fight or flight, stress, illness, or overtraining. Now, your baseline HRV is highly individual. There's no use in comparing yours to someone else's. And IV takes your baseline into account once you've been wearing the device long enough. And then we have daily wellness goals and wellness score. Your daily wellness goals can be adjusted and include steps, activity, meditation, hydration, and sleep. Your wellness score measures your success in achieving these goals. Your score is also out of 100, and on top of how well you are progressing towards your goals, it also considers where you are in your cycle. How to use. This score is also out of 100, and as well as telling you how you are progressing towards your goals, it also takes into consideration where you are in your cycle. So obviously, this tracker measures a whole bunch of different metrics, but it presents them in a way that's easy to understand, helping you to stay in sync with your body. For the most part, all you need to do is wear the device, and IV does the rest. You can check in with the app to see how you are progressing towards your goals for steps and activity. You can add additional activities. You can meditate straight through the app and also track water consumption. There is also a diary feature which allows you to track your menstrual cycle, your mood, your symptoms, and your weight. Now, I think tracking your menstrual cycle is so important. Throughout our cycle, our body changes. There's a reason why we're hungrier the second half of our cycle and eat more and have more energy during the first half. I actually did a whole video talking about how to eat and exercise for your cycle and how the body changes depending on where we are in our cycle, which I will link above if you want to check that out afterwards. But the point is that tracking your cycle can help you to become more in tune with your body and work with it rather than against it. Bellabeat Coach. All IV members are gifted a 6-month premium membership with their purchase. This membership is accessed through the app and allows you to set goals specific to you. You will then receive customized, expert-based wellness guidance in sync with your cycle to help you to reach your full potential. This means customized meal plans and exercise routines based on your cycle. The app helps you to figure out how you should be eating and how you should be training at different times of the month. And what's cool about this is that there is no other app on the market doing this. And after the 6-month free premium trial ends, the membership is $9.99 per month. What I like. So now I'm going to talk about what I like about the IV and Bellabeat. Number 1, the look. As I mentioned earlier in the video, most health and fitness trackers out there are pretty sporty looking, so I really appreciate what Bellabeat has done with the IV in making it look like jewelry. Number 2, cycle tracking. Tracking your menstrual cycle can benefit you in so many ways, and the Bellabeat app makes it easy. It gives you an estimate of when you will be ovulating and also when your next period will start. You can also track pregnancy and birth control as well. Number 3, the simplicity. The app is really straightforward and easy to use. On the homepage, you can see how you are progressing towards all of your wellness goals at a glance. And then everything can be logged and tracked from there. There are some health tracking apps out there that can be really difficult to navigate. They provide so much data, which is honestly unnecessary for most people. Don't get me wrong, if you have specific fitness goals, then all this data can be very, very useful. But most of us are not elite athletes. Bellabeat takes the data and presents it in a way that is easy to understand and apply. Number 4, price point. As I mentioned earlier in this video, IV retails for $250 which is comparable to other similar devices on the market. Now, I do like that the premium membership is optional. I know there are other devices on the market where a subscription is necessary, so I appreciate that they have the option to either do it or not do it. Although I will say that I think the insights from the premium membership are extremely beneficial. Like I said, they are all based around your cycle and where you are in your cycle. Number 5, battery life. And finally, I want to talk about the battery life, which is up to 8 days. There is nothing worse than when you have to charge a device every day or even every other day. So I love that IV can last till over a week pretty much. What I don't like. Number 1, lacking sleep data. Now, one thing I do wish the Bellabeat app provided more of is sleep data. It does give you a chart showing how much light and deep sleep you got, but beyond that, there isn't much insight. I do wish it told you how much REM sleep you were getting. instead of just light and deep sleep, because if you're not getting enough REM sleep specifically, this can be an indicator of certain things. Number 2, lacking activity data. The other thing I wish Bellabeat provided more of was more detailed activity tracking. There isn't an option to track a workout in real time. You have to add it in afterwards. And for some, I think that having real-time data, such as your heart rate, depending on your goals and what type of exercise you're doing, can be beneficial. But on the flip side, I know that some people will argue we're better off without looking at all these stats, because then we can focus more on the actual workout and listening to our own bodies. For the average person just trying to improve their health overall, trying to get more movement in, just general health goals, then I think that what the Bellabeat app offers is perfect. But for anyone with specific fitness goals, it might be a bit lacking. Number 3, the colors. This one I'm being a little bit nitpicky about, but I really wish the device came with gold hardware because that's what I wear most days, and I'm a little bit fussy about mixing metals. I'm usually all gold, all silver, or all rose gold. The one I have is the rose gold. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to not wear it because it's rose gold, but I wish it was gold. This is, of course, personal preference. I do think that all the designs they have are beautiful. Yeah, like I said, I'm just a little bit fussy. Final thoughts. Alright guys, so we're getting towards the end of the video, so I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Overall, I think the IV Health Tracker is a great device for women. The app really does a great job of taking the most relevant information and presenting it in a way that the average person can understand and actually use this data to make changes. I think it is an amazing device for any women who have general health and wellness goals, who are looking to be more active, to improve their sleep, and to become more in sync with their cycle. However, for anyone who is an athlete, this probably isn't the device for you. Like I said, the activity tracking in terms of workouts is a little bit lacking. But for the average woman who is looking for better health and trying to find it in a stylish way, the IV is perfect. Anyways guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are considering purchasing the IV and what you thought of it from my review. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. And I will also have the link to check out the IV in the description box down below. If you did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my video on how to eat and exercise for your cycle, which you can check out here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can find it here. And if you want to check out my keto diet and carnivore diet coaching programs, you can find them here. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!